Time check on Tobago updates is brought to you by Flow, Tobago's newest fiber network.
This Christmas, speed is on us. Get up to 300 megabits per second of speed with our new Link Up Plus plan. Enjoy more speed, more channels, and free streaming for less. Plus, introducing Link Up More with up to 1 gig download speed. Download, stream, video call, share memes, and more. Get free installation when you sign up in-store or online today at discoverflow.co.
Murder suspect in Tuesday's killing expected to face charges soon. Government signs license for Dragon gas field with Venezuela. Tobago men spread Christmas cheer in Crown Point and shoppers express concerns about high grocery prices. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards. This is your Tobago Updates television news for Friday, 22nd December 2023. Topping the news this evening, the suspect in Tuesday's murder is expected to be charged very soon. Senior Superintendent Rodel Kerr appeared on this morning's Tobago Updates show, providing updates and assuring Tobagonians that the island remains safe despite 3 murders being recorded this week. He also shared some road safety tips for the ever-so-busy Christmas season. Here's more.
In light of the murders that happened this week, Senior Superintendent Rodel Kirk assured that the police are out there with additional support since they know crime is a major concern for many people. Kirk shared that the TTPS has not arrested anyone concerning the double murder that occurred near the Sherwin-Williams paint shop in Bonaccord. However, for the case where the burnt remains of a woman's body were found in Glen Eagles Drive, Mount Irvin, the suspect is in custody and they are approaching the Director of Public Prosecution for advice on this matter.
The last 2 which occurred, the police are out there as we speak, and they are pursuing all leads with the end of bringing this matter, to a solution.
Kirk urged witnesses of the recent double murder to come forward, assuring the highest confidentiality for individuals submitting information. If people are hesitant to engage directly with the police, they can call emergency numbers and Crime Stoppers. Switching to road safety, Senior Superintendent Kirk noted the rise in traffic and encouraged people to follow safety guidelines.
To obey the traffic laws. The officers will be out there enforcing, but continue to obey the traffic laws. And what we are urging people to do is to follow the 5 C's in driving as well. That is exercise care, caution, consideration, most of all common sense and courtesy.
He further highlighted the tendencies of people to let their guard down and drink and drive. The senior superintendent noted that for the past 2 years, Tobago has kicked off the new year with road fatalities.
It happened 2023, it happened 2022. We don't want to see that in 2024. So we are urging you that when you go out to party, to fet, to lime, or just driving along the roadway, obey the traffic laws, follow the traffic regulations, don't drink and drive. We continue to urge people along this season to do that.
Furthermore, Kirk expressed his desire to see a safe roadway with no road fatalities at the end of the year and going into the new year. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
Tobago has secured the license for the Dragon gas deal, marking a major milestone in enhancing energy security and boosting the economy. Energy Minister Stuart Young signed the final documents in Caracas, enabling natural gas from Venezuela's Dragon maritime field to flow to Trinidad and Tobago. Prime Minister Rowley celebrated the achievement, emphasizing the door to a new commercial frontier. The Dragon deal, a $1 billion agreement signed in 2018, was initially hindered by U.S. sanctions on Venezuela. With the sanctions lifted, the Dragon gas field is expected to produce around 150 million standard cubic feet of gas daily, benefiting both nations. Well, as you embark on your shopping journey this weekend for the Christmas season, brace yourselves for high prices. Tobago Updates visited a couple of supermarkets on the island to get a better idea of what consumers are facing. Whether you're browsing the aisles or not, the echoes of change in prices offer a captivating narrative of how the market's pulse has evolved. Reporter Bianna Brebner has this story.
Fatboy Fitzroy raised an eye at a hike in prices at a supermarket in Canaan that they could be lower. He cleverly pointed out that while he wished prices could be reduced, the unavoidable truth remained that groceries are a non-negotiable necessity because we all have to eat.
Well, the price really hot, you know. The price on them is really hot, but you just have to, if you need them, you have to take them, you know. We can't just turn away. No, me and find it all right at all. I find the price could be more down. With the kind of thing we're going through here right now, nah, it's hard. But we still want to buy them because we have to eat.
Miss Jerry, a seasoned shopper with an eye for value, navigates the aisles of a supermarket only to find herself amidst a sea of sky-high prices and a scarcity of real deals.
It is ridiculous. Too much. All like these bleaches and things we see on sale all over the place. 3 for 20 and all of that. Nothing here, they have nothing on deals. It is not good. They're not helping nobody in Tobago.
Over at a supermarket in Scarborough, Victor Koroma had a tale to tell about the prices.
I find the price reasonable and nothing changes. Everything just remains the same. And one thing I like about the shopping is that it flows fluently. You know, it's not like coming to wait on a line because I can see they add more cashiers. You know, I bought a keg of oil for 200. That's a very good price. I think that oil is supposed to be at least, let's say, about 300 or 270 something, but I bought it for 200. You know, so I think the oil and the half bag of the flour is about 400. So the price is very good and very reasonable.
Glenda Morris Sydney, amidst her Christmas grocery shopping, couldn't help but notice the exorbitant prices that loomed over her shopping list. With each item she picked, the weight of the expensive seems heavier, leaving her grappling with the soaring cost during this festive season.
And I find that the food prices of today is very expensive. I've no start buying anything because they barely really having any money to really work with. So you just have to make whatever you had to do and live within your means.
Wise words to live by this Christmas season. I am Bianna Brebner, Tobago Updates Television News.
We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Trinbagonians abroad support the homeland in diverse ways. Watch examples of patriotism and gain insights into the giving back as practiced by the TT diaspora in Tobago, spanning the period 1960s to early 2000. Produced and directed by Dr. Andre Phillips, this groundbreaking documentary is a credit to the feel-good psyche at Christmas and beyond.
Light up the Christmas with the best fiber. Surf for channels switch to Amplia. Thousands in prizes, plenty smart TVs. 1 year free service and free groceries. We suffering with Amplia. We winning with Amplia. We binging with Amplia. We winning with Amplia. Sign up now for 50% off plus a chance to win over $100,000 in prizes. Call 800-4663.
This Christmas we celebrate it. Cause B-Mobile they coming with rating. So brace yourself for plenty prizes. Cause this season will be the niceness. It's the most deals and the most vibes and the most cars and the most price. The most giveaways, the most parade. Having a Christmas season with B-Mobile. I want a Christmas season with B-Mobile. Bring the sorrel with us to a Merry Christmas. Having a Christmas season with B-Mobile.
Top up, buy a plan, sign up or pay your bills. Enjoy the best Tobago Christmas. Be mobile. Life is on.
In a festive gesture, the Tobago Men Making a Difference Foundation brought holiday joy to Crown Point with a Christmas charity event. Of course, it was held at Melville's Place in Crown Point, and reporter Trevesia Phillips has all the details in this story.
The Mason Hall Juve, according to Kenneth Utley, owner of Village Vibes Bar, was created to strengthen community during the holiday season. According to Utley, Mason Hall is a pleasant community situated in the center of everything.
Well, the Mason Hall Juve, I wouldn't say me, I would say the villagers. We come together and we make it, a thing for the village. We happen to about 10 years straight. Moving around. Moving from house to house, people was preparing different things, food, ham, cooked food, everything was getting.
Utley observed that the Mason Hall Juve expanded to such an extent that the presence of law enforcement became necessary. He noted that it was rather costly to have police handle the Juve. Utley stated that although it is required by law, there is no need for it, given that no crime has been committed in the last 10 years.
It growth was a big thing in the sense of how big I get in every year. And the police intervened in it and said that was too much a crowd for the street without police protections. And then I decided not to stop it. So I bring it inside the Village Vibes Bar, where it could hold a lot of people, safety and everything.
The owner of Village Vibes Bar mentioned that he hosts a Christmas party to give back to the community, considering that Mason Hall villagers are a big support of his business.
That morning we're giving away free food, ham, bread, and a lot of different things. But we're overdoing it. It's one drink a man. Because the villagers, were looking forward for it in a big way. All the young people growing up used to come out, they work hard through the whole year. Christmas morning now, they have a free time to enjoy themselves. The parents, everybody was really buying into it.
Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
So that was Mason Hall Christmas Juve celebrations, and we'll bring you the story we wanted you to hear further later on in the newscast. But let's go to this story about sorrel making. Now, making and drinking sorrel juice around Christmas time is a long-standing tradition in Trinidad and Tobago and the wider Caribbean. Chef Solomon Elliott, owner of Chef Solomon Elliott's Lovely Juices, provided some details about sorrel and shared his process for making the traditional sorrel juice. Ariana Sipiu has all the details.
Throughout the Caribbean, especially in Trinidad and Tobago, sorrel juice is a staple in many households during the Christmas season. Chef Solomon Elliott shared that he started his business before the COVID-19 pandemic, stating that he has always been inspired to make juices since it gives him a nostalgic feeling. Speaking about the sorrel plant, he explained that it is a traditional plant in Trinidad and Tobago, especially during this festive season.
So what happened is that, as well, many people might not know, but sorrel is actually a flower. So I don't know who discovered it back then, but kudos to them. But it's something that is really traditional here in Trinidad and Tobago. So this is a season where most people will be, engaging in drinking sorrel.
Chef Solomon Elliott highlighted that around this time of year, many people would be boiling their sorrel, which he says is the right and traditional way to do it. The process of making the traditional sorrel drink starts with thoroughly cleaning the petals to wash away insects.
My process, I went back to the roots with doing the sorrel. So what happened is that I clean the sorrel, pick off all the petals from the sorrel. After that, I place it in some water along with some bay leaves, some cinnamon stick, clove, and most people know that you must add in that ginger to give it that to enhance the flavor of the sorrel.
Furthermore, Elliott continued by saying that it is put on a stove, and when it comes to a boil, strain it, add sugar, and put it in the fridge to cool. After completing this process, proceed to enjoy with your favorite Christmas meals. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
More news coming up after the break. Stay with us.
Hey, hello guys, welcome. Come have a seat. this is so stylish and I love the fabric. Darlings, you must tell us where you got your new furnishings.
We got them locally at Standard. They've got new chic European furniture, crafted from high quality material.
Oh, Standard?
No, it's Standard, their brand new Hive collection.
Experience luxurious European furniture at a price you will love. The Hive Collection, now exclusively available at Standard.
This Christmas, speed is on us. Get up to 300 megabits per second of speed with our new Link Up Plus plan. Enjoy more speed, more channels, and free streaming for less. Plus, introducing Link Up More with up to 1 gig download speed. Download, stream, video call, share memes, and more. Get free installation when you sign up in-store or online today at discoverflow.co.
Back to a story we wanted to share with you earlier. In a festive gesture, the Tobago Men Making a Difference Foundation brought holiday joy to Crown Point with a Christmas charity event. Of course, it was held at Melville's Place in Crown Point, and reporter Trevicia Phillips tells us more.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at
In a heartwarming fashion, the Tobago Men Making a Difference Foundation carried out its annual Unleashing the Spirit of Christmas program, aiming to make a positive impact on the lives of those in need through the distribution of charity food vouchers. Kyle Andrews, Secretary of the organization, stated it is all about making a positive impact.
Hope that this afternoon with this little gift voucher that we have, that it will make a difference in your life. And this is our way of saying thank you to you. You know, yes, we are the one giving, but we are the one who actually saying thank you to you, to our women.
Jai Melville, the founder of the organization, took the stage at 4 p.m. to highlight the power of generosity and collective action.
By extending your hand in generosity and coming together to share with those who are less fortunate, we have the power to brighten their lives and to provide them with a sense of hope, comfort, and joy.
Melville pointed out the urgent need to assist those struggling during the holiday season, expressing a desire to spread the joy and magic of Christmas. He called for a continuous effort to lend a helping hand throughout the year, emphasizing the importance of gratitude in life. Melville noted that it is more than the exchange of material gifts.
The beauty of sharing lies not only in material gifts we offer, but also in emotional support and empathy that we extend to each other.
Referring to the devastating fire at a residence in Crown Point that left 10 people homeless earlier this week, he said,
"We have to show compassion and empathy. I stand up there and I see my neighbors and them crying. And it was only for me to go and hug them and to squeeze them and to be with them, be there and to stand with them, because I was feeling what they were feeling. And this is the only way we as a people could make a move and to exist."
The initiative by the Tobago Men Making a Difference Foundation not only distributed tangible support through food vouchers, but also conveyed a message of unity, empathy, and the true spirit of Christmas. As the community comes together, the hope is that these acts of kindness will resonate and inspire positive change throughout the year. Trevicia Phillips, Tobago Updates Television News.
'Tis the season of joy as Tobago's toy stores and gaming havens come alive, offering a wonderland of delights for kids this Christmas. Now, if you are unsure about what to get your kids this Christmas, Trevicia Phillips has you covered. Check this out.
In this festive season, Scarborough is alive with various Christmas shopping options for children, and one store stands out for its diverse selection of toys and gaming products. Tobago Updates recently explored Straight Up Marketing, a store that prides itself on catering to all age groups. For the little ones aged 0 to 3, there are choices like plush dolls and push cars, as well as a bubble blaster that guarantees to fill the surroundings with over 1,000 bubbles per minute. Children aged 3 to 6 can find the latest Encanto dolls and more. The store also keeps older children in mind.
For the bigger children, we have bikes, 16-inch bikes, 18-inch bikes. We also have tricycles as well.
She ensured that boys aren't left out this Christmas season.
For male children, we have rechargeable cars, remote control cars. We have big trucks, the push trucks on them. We have the battery cars, the cars that lights up. It transforms, the transformers on them. We have the transformers with battery, and we have remote control transformers also. We have the drones, we have aeroplanes. It's just like a wide variety of items.
What's more, the prices are budget friendly, ranging from $20 to $550. But that's not all. For gaming enthusiasts, One Up Games in Dutch Fort Scarborough is a must visit. Owner Shanice Norrie shares some of the hottest games for this Christmas season.
This Christmas, the trending games are EAFC 24. So we have it both for PS4 and PS5. We also have the new Call of Duty, which is Modern Warfare 3. Mortal Kombat 1 is also a top seller. But the kids, for some odd reason, obsessed with Spider-Man.
Sports aficionados can dive into the action with FC 24, NBA 24, Madden, and UFC, while fans of fighting games can challenge each other in Street Fighter 6. When speaking about the allure of video games during the holiday season, the store manager emphasized their role in keeping kids entertained, focused, and indoors. Additionally, One Up Games carries an in-store arcade.
So even if you want to go on your Christmas shopping, your kids could come here and hang out as many hours as they want. And it's very cheap. $5 for half an hour on the PS4, $10 an hour on the PS5. You can't beat that.
As the holiday spirit fills the air, Straight Up Marketing and One Up Games are ensuring that families have ample options to infuse joy and excitement into their Christmas celebrations. Trevisa Phillips, Tobago Updates Television News.
So a Christmas without punch or creme, which is sometimes referred to as rum cream, is not a true Tobago Christmas. This classic beverage is served throughout the Christmas season. Now check this out. Reporter Tanika Cruikshank brings us additional details on how to go about making this lovely drink from a company owner. Listen up.
Punch creme, also known as rum cream, is a cream-based liquor that originated in Venezuela and was introduced in Trinidad and Tobago, where locals created their own version according to Gareth McKellar, owner of Exquisite Local Drinks.
So rum cream and punch creme is very synonymous. They're almost the same thing, but the rum cream is kind of at a more international standard. The punch creme is more locally, what we refer to locally and traditionally during the Christmas period. Punch creme, that's our local term, but rum cream is accepted internationally. So
McKellar makes juices and dairy punches with the intent of expanding into additional flavors. He continued saying that he began making rum creams when he first launched his company 11 years ago. Over time, he concentrated on enhancing the quality while providing customers with samples who would make recommendations.
And one of the things that they mentioned was the fact of the eggs. Some people, even if they can consume eggs, they just have a phobia about the scent and so forth. So we went one step further to eliminate the egg factor. So now we have egg-free rum creams, which make us stand out as one of the premier rum cream producers.
Although McKellar did not attend school to learn about the upkeep, he did receive some guidance from family members in the food and culinary industries. He provided some safety guidelines for preparing the drink at home.
So it's not really a hard and fast thing about how much rum you should use and that kind of thing, but most people would put the rum, the mixture on the fire, which basically makes the rum cream a bit safer. Apart from the alcohol factor, it makes the rum cream a bit safer because we're talking about milk, which could carry certain bacteria and stuff. So pasteurizing it on the fire before adding the rum is one of the things that I would strongly recommend, especially when it's serving to the public.
In addition to offering advice on how to prepare the beverage, McKellar also included some storage instructions.
So the rum cream, before consumption, it could be left at room temperature. once open, is recommended to refrigerate. But our rum creams it can either be left outside or could be refrigerated because of the process that we take it through.
According to McKellar, he gave the bottle the name Rum Cream so that it would be acceptable and be able to sell on an international market all year long rather than only during the Christmas season. Tanika Cruikshank, Tobago Updates Television News.
Chief Secretary Farley Augustine is expected to deliver his Christmas greeting to Tobago over the weekend. However, we have a few greetings from Minority Leader Kelvin Morris and Assemblyman for Argyle Roxborough Watson Duke in this report by Candice Jackson.
For Minority Leader Kelvin Morris, Christmas is a time for gathering with family and friends, good food and merriment. But while people are enjoying themselves, he wants Tobagonians to keep this in mind.
I want to encourage each and every one of you as we go about this Christmas season to appreciate the gift of life, the reason for the season, the birth of Jesus Christ as our Lord and our Savior. So as we go about our daily offerings, let us remember our neighbors, let us remember our friends. Let us remember that Christmas is a time for community, Christmas is a time for love, and Christmas is a time for caring and sharing.
He also extended a special Christmas wish to all Tobagonians.
Merry Christmas, Tobago, and I wish each and every one of you a bright and a prosperous New Year.
Meanwhile, Assemblyman for Argyle Roxborough and political leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots, Watson Duke, also shared special greetings with Tobagonians, accompanied by one special request.
I want to wish all of Tobago and Trinidad a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Let us remember that love is the most expensive, inexpensive gift. Let's try love.
Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.
We'll take a quick break and come back. Stay tuned.
Everybody only worrying. Never ever worry. Don't mind how things looking hard. I tell them never ever worry. If your nice car get damaged bad. I tell them never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. So just consider Tatil is always right here for you. I tell them never ever worry. Don't mind if life make you sad. I tell them never ever worry. If your house get flooded out real bad. I tell them never ever worry. What I'm saying is true. So just consider Tatil will always be here for you.
Never worry about a thing. Tatil, where people are people. You know what I mean.
This Christmas, speed is on us. Get up to 300 megabits per second of speed with our new Link Up Plus plan. Enjoy more speed, more channels, and free streaming for less. Plus, introducing Link Up More with up to 1 gig download speed. Download, stream, video call, share memes, and more. Get free installation when you sign up in-store online today at discoverflow.co.
The year took Expect the Unexpected to a whole new level. Amidst the seriousness of global affairs, climate change decided to throw in its own plot twist, leaving us all scratching our heads in a mixture of laughter and disbelief, from politicians attempting stand-up comedy to a rise in the murder toll or just eventful situations. Let's take a peek at the moments where hilarity and seriousness collided in the most unexpected of ways in 2023.
In the year 2023, we had some extreme hot conditions. And if I am to attach any value to what happened, it means that climate change is really having a severe impact on us. If you look at the entire rainy season, we had severe hot conditions, so much so that we were wondering whether there was a complete change of the weather system.
Is the rise in food prices in Tobago. I find the prices are very steep. It's too ridiculous in the supermarket and them.
About the crime, what is taking place, and continue to see women dying like that. And, I myself as a woman, it's really sad when we really, looked and hear, the crime that's taking place with women.
It's the budget, after the budget was read, just to find out that the money they gave to Tobago is very inadequate. You have 2 projects in Trinidad having more money than the whole island of Tobago.
So as you prepare for a weekend of cleaning and laundry ahead of the Christmas Day holiday, it is important to know what to expect from the weather. Well, reporter Candice Jackson definitely has you covered.
Who are planning on cleaning and painting this Christmas weekend, be sure to keep your eyes on the skies because the weather is going to be a mix of rain and sunshine, according to Supervisor of the Meteorological Services Division, Tobago, Carolyn Decoto.
We're going to have variably cloudy conditions, a few heavy showers in different areas, not all over. So over the weekend, Christmas weekend, this weekend here, we're going to have some showers, and during up to probably about Boxing Day or so, we'll continue to have instability over the area.
There also remains a possibility of a period of intense rainfall, similar to what was experienced in Charlottesville on Tuesday, which caused flash flooding, landslides, and damaged homes.
Said during this time, a small area of divergence, just a little kink in the winds in the atmosphere at the upper levels could cause heavy rainfall and so on. So there is a possibility of that happening before the end of the year.
For those looking forward to spending a day or two at the beach, the Koto advises against it because the seas are going to be rough.
So spring tides will be in effect along with these long period swells. So this weekend, beach is really a no-no, because even though this alert is supposed to end on Sunday morning, after that, you're going to continue having higher than normal high tides and so on, and the seas will be still choppy.
However, the seas are expected to calm down in time for New Year's weekend, so maybe shift those Christmas beach plans to the New Year's instead. Looking ahead to 2024, Dakota explained that the Met Office is predicting another record-breaking hot year.
This year was one of the hottest years on record, right? And next year, we expect it to be hotter because of that El Nino and climate change.
It also means that periods of rainfall are going to be more intense. However, the Met Office remains committed to updating the public and encourages citizens to follow their social media pages and website to gain a better understanding of weather forecasts. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates Television News.
And that's how we ended this evening's newscast. Recapping the headlines: murder suspect in Tuesday's killing expected to face charges soon. Government signs license for Dragon gas field with Venezuela. Tobago men spread Christmas cheer in Crown Point, and the shoppers express concern about high grocery prices. I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards, and from all of us at the Tobago Updates team, have a very Merry Christmas and a bright, prosperous and blessed 2024. See you in 2024.